We are live. What is up, everybody, and welcome to the 20th Tribal Council of
know
YouTube
that.
Survivor
You're not
Season
leaving right
7.
now.
I am here with the messy as always, Yeehaw Tribes. Hi, guys.
Hey, bitches.
Yeehaw.
Alright, so Rob, could you explain the outfits and the immunity challenge you guys competed in?
Well, I had the idea today that things are a little bit too serious, so I suggested maybe people show up with something funny today. So it's cool to see some people showed up like that. As for the challenge, it was basically a competition where I'm going to use an example because it's kind of hard to explain, but we were told to think of a word, and then we had to find items throughout the house to spell that word. So if I was going to spell the word cat, I could have used like cheese, an apple, and maybe a towel to spell out the word cat. And yours truly was the winner of that competition, which is why I'm wearing a crown today. So thank you. I'm safe.
What the hell are y'all all doing? Copying my ass?
Alright, so
I just want to know where this was posted at because I did not get that memo.
was stated many times, Dalton.
Did not get the memo.
It was stated many times. But anyways,
I guess you didn't listen to me.
apparently I'm out here changing lives because Rob's friend, who is a kindergarten teacher, decided to use that for her classroom, actually. So good on you two.
He did.
Changing the
Shout
world.
out to my friend AJ. Alex, I told him thank you for you. So
That's pretty cool.
So, anywho, so with Rob winning immunity, does that change today's vote at all, James D?
So Roman is Rob wearing his shades. Oh my God, I didn't see that on your head. Oh my God.
I love that.
Alex, I don't know that Rob winning that immunity changed the votes much at all.
Hey, Dalton.
It just makes it that much easier.
All right. So, Julian W., you have been getting votes at many tribal councils ever since the merge began. Are we expecting more, or do you think people are finally changing their minds?
I've been told many different things. I've been told that I should be expecting votes tonight. I've been told that I need to be speaking tonight. I've also been told that the other side are confident they have the votes against me tonight. Basically, I've heard every possible story, and I guess I'm just gonna hope that I'm still sitting here in this game at the end of the day. I mean, at this point, that's really all I can do is put faith in the people that I've been putting faith in the last few rounds and hope that they continue to have my back.
So, Julian, you, after Tim went home in the last tribal council, afterwards there was a lot of excitement, per se, and a little bit of shock, not too much. So, is that going to dictate at all kind of like who's aligned and who's voting who this vote? Like, was that a show? Was it too showy? Or
I definitely think that after the Allen vote, things kind of switched a little bit. But for me, it's been kind of like I've been wanting Tim out since the first round. I didn't want Joey out. I definitely didn't want Vlad out. I didn't want Allen to go, but I knew Tim had the idol and Ben was safe or something. And so I was like, I really want to get someone out that I really don't like. And for me, that was why I was trying to get Tim out of the game. But things change all the time. But I do think that things have changed, like dynamics wise, after the Allen vote.
So, James R., are we looking at competition threats for this vote? Like, what is the thought process behind this? Are we going to continue to vote for the same 3 or 4 people that have still been getting votes?
Can you all just put your name over in the chat column if you can hear me talk?
Yeah, I can hear you go. Right, so I personally think that what I'm basing my vote off of who is good for my game. I'm not that phased about who's won immunities, who hasn't at the moment, because that's just one small aspect of it. The social stuff, the strategic stuff, the bonds, that's a whole different thing. So yeah, my vote tonight has gone based off of who I know is good for my game. And yeah, so I don't think immunities that much of a bigger deal at final 11.
So Dalton, the jury is stacking up. More people are entering. What are we? Are we voting out social threats? Like, I'm still trying to find out what are we voting based off of tonight.
I kind of want to like piggyback off of what James just said because I think a lot of people are still voting on who's best for their game. But the thing is, you do have to look at the jury still because at the end of the day, the jury is going to be the reason why you win or lose the game. So it's a constant damage control every round you vote.
Thank you, Rob. So, Glow, last tribal council, I had asked you a question about tribe dynamics, and things kind of got a little heated. Do you believe the same thing that you did at the last tribal council, where there's not really a tribe dynamic, or have things changed since the last tribal? And can Glow hear me? That's another good question to ask. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna switch.
She doesn't even know that we're laughing.
Okay, Glow cannot hear me, so I'm gonna switch that question over to Chris. Chris, have tribe dynamics changed at all since the last tribal council, or are we sticking with the same ones?
He said not to ask a question in the tribe chat because he's going out.
Okay. So I'll again switch the question, and I'll switch it to Yoshi this time.
He asked me not to write it. He asked me not to say anything in the tribe chat.
No, that was for Chris. Alex, just type the question. She can read the sidebar.
I'll do that for the next question, but I want Yoshi to answer this question so we can keep things rolling here.
Fucking love it.
Can you answer that?
Love it.
Please, that's not this
I should
again.
get an award for the
Oh
most
my God! Here we go
unbelievable tribals I've
again.
had not hearing shit
Oh my
in the game.
Lord. I can't do this again though.
Someone type in the chat.
Wait, you know what I think she should do? I think she should leave the chat and come back because that sometimes works. So someone's allowed to do that. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Leave the hangout and then join right back because sometimes it comes back and you can hear everyone. Like I've noticed it happens sometimes.
But I don't want somebody to get my spot.
So like do it real quick. Like literally leave, click back, like get on the link.
So Yoshi, have tribe dynamics changed? That's the basic question I'm asking.
Thank you. God. Okay. I think, like I said, I'm thinking in my head, like that dynamics always do change all the time. Not everybody's just gonna be, hey, there's just one thing the whole entire game, because that makes the game pretty vanilla. But at the same time, I think that people know like who's loyal to them and who's not loyal to them and who doesn't speak to them and stuff like that. And that plays a big part in the game. So there you go. That's your answer to your question. Mm-hmm.
All right, and then Rob, this tribal council has been suspected to be a double tribal council, which I really don't understand why, other than that it's a weekend. Do you personally think that this is going to be
Hello?
Hello, Glow. Can you hear me?
What the F have you got on your head, Yoshi?
Glow,
It looks like a damn bear's fucking you in the back of your head.
Oh, girl, look, hold on. We ain't finna start at this tribal. Alex, go ahead, answer. Go with your question.
I guess you gotta have brains to get fucked in the head anyway, so it don't matter.
Oh my goodness, Okay, Alex, go ahead.
So,
I can't hear you. I don't care what the hell you say. I've heard some of this shit around here. I'm gonna say what the fuck I want this time.
Mercy. God, please
And
give me the
the
strength.
bad part is I
Give me
can't
the
hear a
strength.
fucking thing you're saying.
Give me the strength today, God. Give me the strength. That's all I'm
Well,
gonna
I'm
say.
glad you're getting fucked. I haven't been fucked in years.
I just really can't with her.
Things to do. Can we get this tribal on the road?
Yes, I'm tired of me being the conversation of getting fucked in the head. Let's go.
So
What's it
Rob,
like to get fucked in the head by a bear, Yoshi?
Someone please type in the chat to talk about the
I can't. I really can't.
Are you that hard up for it that you have to get fucked by a bear?
Oh my goodness. This whole tribal is not going to be me getting fucked by a bear. I'm not doing that. No. Let me just continue with the tribal.
I
Good
can't
with-
hear you. I didn't know you were talking. Okay.
all right, Rob. Is this gonna be a special tribal council?
Well, I think the reason why people are thinking it's a double is because you had made a comment, Alex, like it's not just because tribal is on the weekend today and we had Friday off. You had made a comment in the tribe chat that things were about to speed up. Someone was like, this game is taking way too long. And then you said this game is about to speed up. And whatever that means, I think that's what's filled the idea that it's a double tribal this time. So at least that's how I saw it.
All right, and my final question before I get into the open-ended ones, Ben, do you think that Yoshi is getting fucked in the head by a bear?
Yes.
Okay. So now for the open-ended question. So now to everybody, does everyone think that Yoshi's getting fucked in the head by a bear?
Period.
What is this tribal?
All right.
Period, baby.
All right, I'm kidding. But seriously. So what is the plan, essentially? Like, who thinks that they are getting votes tonight? I fucked up that question bad. Okay, we always have this scenario where 6 or 7 people raise their hands during the tribal. Dalton is never one of them, and then someone else that doesn't raise their hand goes home. Is that another scenario we're going to see tonight? Because this season has been a season of blindside.
Are you hinting that I should raise my hand?
Please. No, but seriously. Is tonight going to be another one of these, random person goes home?
I mean, it's Survivor. Anything can happen.
You know, that is a brilliant input, Dalton. I'm glad that you made this official that this is Survivor. Didn't know that before. But I'm glad we made that clear. So if you went home tonight, what would be any of y'all's biggest regrets?
Not being fucked in the head by a bear. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I would regret the fact that I couldn't stay and continue to be this season's vote magnet and maybe break a record this season for most votes in a single season. Who knows? That would be cute.
No regret.
I have no regrets. Sorry, keep going, Jada.
If the counting cancel votes, I've already got 15.
Anyways, I wouldn't have regrets because Tim is sitting on the jury watching this before me. So, bye.
And then my final open-ended question. There's only been one successful idol play this season. Are we expecting another one tonight?
Yes.
Okay, well, Julian, you spoke. So that being said, I'm going to go get the votes. The questionnaire part of this tribal is over. Now is the time for you to do shout-outs, call people out, change your vote, and I'm going to go get them. So, yeah.
Is my background noise actually that bad?
It's not
I want to give a shout-out to King Triss. Triss is just such a legend.
Shout out to Queen Maddie, Big Squad. Yeah.
Shout out to Camp. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna shout out Cam too. Actually, he's due for a shout out from me. Actually.
Cool. Actually.
Yes, Cam King.
Thank you. Actually.
usual.
I second that. Shout out those two.
Yes, right.
Shout out to everyone. Shout out to everyone in the chat right now.
Shout out to Tim.
Yeah.
Shout out to the
Joey.
shout out to the jury. Hope y'all save me a seat for when my luck eventually runs out.
And shout out to Vlad.
Shout out to the guy right behind Dalton.
What?
No.
Shout out to everyone who's trying to kiss the jury's ass.
I know, in a way.
You could say like thank you. Or
Thank you.
Shout out to Burger, FireX, and Logan H.
shout out to the tribal council.
Who the fuck's background is that?
And now it's a little loud.
Who's back?
That's better.
Yeah, somebody was vacuum
It
cleaning.
literally came out of nowhere though. So
Clean that room.
we're flying.
Shout out to Chili for nominating me and James's big brother. Cannot wait for you to go home next when I win HOH. And with that being said, or you guys one more minute.
No.
Yes. We have to do this at 4:20. Okay. $4:20 my time, 5:20s.
Alex, if this ends up being a double and I can't stay for the whole thing, I'm going to.
Whose fault is that?
Yours for making it today, not yesterday.
Matthew, you have 12 subscribers.
Oh my god. 12 subscribers.
Who the fuck is getting put on blast?
Well,
I can't breathe.
Someone's like sister or something is literally frying the fuck out of them.
Alright. I have the votes. If anyone has a hidden immunity item and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Alright. I'll reveal the votes, and I just want to say I only have 10 out of 11.
Yes, Billy.
First vote. Billy. No. Second vote. Julian W.
Wow.
Ben. Fourth vote. Julian W. Fifth vote. Ben, sad face. Sixth vote. Julian W. There's 3 votes Julian W. 2 votes Ben. 1 vote Billy L. 5 votes left. 7th vote. Julian W. 8th vote. Julian W. That's 5 votes Julian W. 2 votes Ben. 1 vote Billy L. And 3 votes left. 9th vote. 20th person voted out of YouTube Survivor 7 All-Stars, and the the 5th member of our jury, Julian W. And it says, "Can you please leave the meeting?" Julian W., what are your final words?
Well, all good things must come to an end eventually. I had a wonderful time this season. My only goal this season was to redeem my horrible image from season 5, because as everyone who was there and everyone who followed that season knows, I kind of left that season looking pretty bad. So I want to thank everyone for the opportunity to come in here, have some fun, slay some people, and leave looking a lot better than I did the last time. Good luck, everyone. Fight hard, play to win, and I can't wait to see you guys at the end of the game. That's it. Play me out, Alex.
Great game, Julian. Good job. Nothing personal.
Good game.
No hard feelings.
I was the one that wrote, can you please leave already?
Thank you, Dalton.
Good job,
William
Joe.
Review, the tribe has spoken.
Bye, guys.
He's the only 3-time player to make it to merge every time. So, there's been suspicions of this being a double tribal, and they are correct. This is a double tribal council.
I fucking knew it! I fucking knew it!
And everyone, please get a pen and paper because we are about to do the auction.
Auction. Is my background noise still happening?
It's not that bad now.
Okay. I don't hear anything, so I don't understand why. That's the problem. But
And the last time I did the Survivor auction, I saved all my money to the last round and got nothing.
So I will explain to this as everyone gets ready. I'm assuming that Chris is not able to compete because he is about to leave. So everyone but Chris and, of course, Billy. I'm assuming that Glow is getting back on as well since there's a spot open again. Just to the audience, so you guys know, they have $500. I will give off a certain amount of items, not going to say how many, that I'm going to have beforehand. They will have $500 to spend. They can spend it on whatever they want. If they want to save up, they can and don't have to spend anything on the first few items. And if it comes to a tie, it's going to go to random.org. Which reminds me. It's going to go to random.org. Well, Glow's back.
so we have to write just like a random. Like we have to write like what the number amount that we want to bid.
Yes.
Okay.
I forget some of you have not actually done the auction yet.
I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, let's say like, oh, like I wanted to bid for the first one, but someone else got it. Like, do I?
You
still
don't lose your money. You still have your money if you don't win it.
Okay, I need to get a working. Barely works.
Can you try to get that for me?
Glow, can you hear me? You're on mute.
So what are we doing?
We are about to do the Survivor auction.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, tell me what you were saying.
We're about to do the Survivor auction.
All right, I understand that. How are you doing this auction?
Okay, I'm gonna mute. Okay, I do need to like hurry this up because I am going to be busy in an hour. But so basically, how this is going to work: you have $500. You're going to write down the amount that you want to bid on the item. You'll show it to. Wait. I'm going to count you down. 3, 2, 1. I'll give you guys like 10, 15 seconds to bid. Write it down on a piece of paper. Then you'll reveal it to me, how much you want. Don't reveal before I say go. If you do reveal before I say go, I'm not going to accept your amount. So make sure that you do that. I forgot to mention that. Then whoever bids the highest will get the item. If people tie, we're going to random.org. Let me actually pull that up. In case, because I'm sure that's going to happen. It's always happening.
I forgot to wear something to tribal, Rob. I'm sorry.
Okay. So does everyone have? Oh well, close out. Let me see what's happening. Does everybody else have? Fucking hell. Does everybody else have pen and paper?
No.
I was out of that, but once Glow gets pen and paper, we will begin the Survivor auction.
Are we allowed to ask questions?
What kind of questions?
Okay, listen, Alex. So I was thinking, I was like, okay, if I bid it like 100 on something or whatever, and like somebody matched me with 100, and they outbid me, like, do I lose my 100?
No, Julian, you asked that question earlier.
Oh, okay, I wasn't here. Sorry.
You're good. Yeah, no, you don't lose your money unless you win the item.
Gotcha.
All right, so if everyone has pen and paper, give me a thumbs up. All right, I see a thumbs up from everybody. So, the first item up for auction is a not-so-hidden immunity idol. This immunity idol everyone knows about, but it will keep you safe all the way up until Final Five, which is just like a regular idol. Give you guys 10
Wait, we
seconds.
have up to how much money?
500. 500 is the max.
Okay.
But Glow, you're not supposed to reveal the amount until after. All right. I don't know if you were here for that rule, so I will cut you slack. The next time you do it, I'm not going to accept the bid. All right. Reveal in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so Yoshi has 500. Rob's 500. Okay. Everyone except for Ben and James bid 500. So it's going to be Yoshi, Rob, Julie, and you. Which James had... Okay, James R had 500. That's right. Glow and Dalton. So I will go on screen share. And it'll be the person whose first name comes up. I go on screen share just so everyone knows that I'm not cheating. Can I do that?
No, Glow. You write it in the paper and then reveal when he says reveal.
Okay, for some reason my screen share is not working.
I trust it.
Does everyone trust me? I can screenshot. Well, can I on this computer? Does everyone trust me? I actually, well, I know what I can do.
I was on
Since
mute.
there's an open
Yes, I
spot in the
trust you.
Hangout, I can come on the Hangout and do it from there. All right. Here we go. Okay, let's fix that. All right, so let me type in all the names. I know there's an echo. That's my bad. Shoot. Games on. Glow and Dalton. All right. Can everyone see that?
No. Ow.
3, 2, 1. Julian,
Yay!
you won the
My
not.
first immunity idol. I'm playing it at this one, so just so it's out of the air, whatever. Like y'all don't have to trust me, but I'll play it at this one. So, period. I don't like immunity idols. I don't like twist.
All right, the next item up for auction is a cookie.
Don't do it.
Did you say a cookie?
What's the minimum bid again?
I did say a cookie. The minimum bid is 0.
Oh, hell no.
All right, 3, 2, 1, reveal. 0 from Yoshi. How much is that, Rob? Can't see.
Oh, it's a finger because I'm
Okay.
0.
0, 0. Flo, how much was that? 0. Dalton, 0. And Ben, $5. All right, so Ben has won the cookie. This next item up for grabs is an advantage in the next immunity challenge. It will only be useful for the next immunity challenge that you guys have. No. James R. asked if the next immunity was live. Undecided.
Michael called me an idiot for buying the cookie, and I just want to let you know, fuck you. I can do what I want.
Fair enough. All right. Reveal for the advantage in the next immunity challenge in 3, 2, 1. Reveal. Yoshi 0, Rob 0, James R 0, James D 150, Glow $5, Ben $51, and Dalton $500. Dalton has won the advantage in the next immunity challenge and doesn't have any more money to bid.
I might actually win something.
The next item up for grabs is a legacy advantage. This may only be used at the final 6. Reveal in 3, 2, 1. Reveal. 0, 0, 0, 552. And Glow, what was your bid? 0. All right, so James D has won the legacy advantage, which he will be able to will to somebody if he gets voted out. All right, and the next item up for grabs, and the last, is an individual immunity for this next tribal council.
Wait,
Reveal.
what was it?
It's immunity. It's the last one.
Oh.
All right, Glow, you revealed before I said.
But I pulled it back. Y'all couldn't see it. I caught myself.
You're holding it up right now.
You said reveal.
I did not.
I fucking go over it.
All right, 3, 2, 1, reveal. All right, so James D, Rob, Yoshi, 500. They will be in the random.org.
Not James D. James D has
Or,
nothing.
sorry, James R. James
Oh.
R. Thank you for catching me there. I was trying to hit again instead of go back. All right, let me pull up the little trusty phone again. All right, the three names are James R., Rob, and Yoshi. I will reveal in 3, 2, 1. The computer's lagging. Rob, congratulations. You have won your 3rd individual immunity.
Did I get something for being a comic?
Congrats, Rob.
You get the laughter of people across America. So, to cap it all off, Rob won individual immunity. Yoshi and James R. win nothing. James D. won a legacy advantage that can only be used at the final 6. Julian U. won a not-so-hidden immunity idol. Dalton won an advantage in the next immunity challenge, and Ben won a cookie.
Whoopie-doo, y'all. Whoopie-doo.
I'm hungry. What can I say? Are we strategizing now?
Yes, now I'll give you guys 5 minutes to strategize, and then we're going to hop right into the next tribal council. Yeah.
Are we like supposed to stay on this? Like what?
Yeah. Just stay here. I don't know. Make it entertaining for the audience.
Hi. Like what? Fuck.
Alex, somebody told me that you should not have that Glow revealed when you said reveal, and then you told her not to reveal, so you said it was rigged. Just passing on the message.
I have 1 vote.
Alicia, did you go fishing too?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Wow.
We didn't catch anything though, not to. It was not worth it.
Well, I'm glad I didn't go then.
Yeah. It was miserable.
You look sunburned. Were you in the sun?
I got like windburn.
What the hell?
It was so windy out there. Like I'm still cold from it.
Put some chapstick on your cheeks, girl.
South Park.
That's Alex. He's South Park dude.
Are you playing your
I have 7 votes. Not bad. All right. You still can vote, but we are going to begin the second tribal council of the episode. So, welcome everybody to the 21st Tribal Council of YouTube Survivor Season 7. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm here with the messy as always, Yeehaw Tribe. Say hi, guys.
Hello.
Hey.
Long time no see for all of you. So, Rob, would you like to explain the immunity challenge you guys just did?
Yes, so the immunity challenge this round was the survivor auction. We were given a $500 limit, and we bid on the items that we wanted. And I held out until the end, and I won immunity. So thank you.
Didn't realize I was on mute. So Yoshi, you winded up winning nothing by holding out. Was that a risk that you should have taken, or do you think you should have gone for something else?
Well, I'm sorry. Since I already had the curse of Wowokan stuck to me, there was no way I was gonna win anything good. So I might as well have lucked out. Yeah.
All right. Julian, you won an idol that everybody knows about.
I did.
You claim that you're going to play it at this tribal council.
Yes.
Are you still planning on doing that, or what?
Yeah, I feel like not so hidden immunity idol isn't really as advantageous as you would think it is, since literally every single person knows that you have it. So I plan on using it. So it's like immunity, individual immunity, unless you want to freaking vote for me, which is whatever. But like, yeah, I plan on using it because otherwise I feel like I'm just going to attract votes going forward.
So James D, what really is the thought process going into this specific vote? Because it seems to be a trend that either people getting talked about are getting votes, or people were randomly going home. And with this vote, you guys just had like 5 minutes to strategize. You may have strategized a little bit during the challenge. You may have prepared for a little bit, but you didn't have as much time to prepare fully as you would have liked to. So what is the thought process going into this vote?
Well, for me, it's very easy. There's been somebody that's been carried along for far too long now, and Billy's going to self-vote. I think the safest vote this round would be for everybody to vote Billy. He's not really relevant to the game. He's not really voting with anybody. He's not helpful to anybody. And does he really deserve single digits over any one of us who is playing this game hard?
You sure?
Let's be honest, he's not voting at all.
So it sounds like that somebody inactive is going home. Is that the case here, Ben?
It's definitely a possibility. I do just want to say something, though. My cookie, as delicious as it was, it did provide me another vote at this tribal. So just so you guys know beforehand, when another vote shows up, I have 2.
James R, is there a shock? Because in every season beforehand, the cookie has not done anything. Do you think Ben could be bluffing? Do you think that this could be a special twist? What do you think?
It doesn't surprise me because I was kind of confused at it being a poverty auction with like a total of 4 items. So a twist coming to the cookie does not shock me. But equally, whether Ben had 1 vote or 2 votes, I personally don't think that would be making a massive difference. I could be wrong, but yeah, I don't think he's bluffing, but I don't think it's going to make the world a difference either.
So Glow.
I 100% believe him because usually you give out an extra vote by yourself. So I believe.
Sorry, Dalton's talking. So Glow, this vote seems pretty straightforward then, doesn't it?
There used to be a time when I could say a vote was straightforward, but people are having breaking hearts. They're murmuring a little bit behind the scenes. People are afraid to be a minority with a majority vote, so it's unpredictable what's going to happen this time.
We're taking my card.
So Yoshi, is it safe to say that straight up votes just aren't going to happen anymore?
Oh, sorry. What was your question?
Is it safe to say that straight up votes just aren't going to happen anymore?
I'm sorry. You said that votes aren't going to happen anymore?
No, straight up votes, like simple votes.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
Rob, you've appeared to change looks and have gotten better looking. Oh, never mind. I was going to ask, did the surgery go well? Okay, I don't know if you caught that. Anyways, so Julian,
What are
you
you talking to?
was talking to Rob.
Juju,
Rob had somebody else holding his camera.
Oh, that
for
was
him.
my brother. Sorry.
All right, so Julian, you. Are we going to have items based off of the auction dictate this vote?
No, I don't believe so. I feel like everyone has basically said, it's pretty much straightforward, and I think that like the items will not affect what happens at this vote right now.
Right, and James D, was this pre-decided, or like this vote, was it pre-decided? Did you guys prep for this and just plan on voting out someone inactive?
Yeah, this was pre-decided. This was pre-decided, but the previous vote wasn't.
So
changes this one.
Did you say it did change this one, or it doesn't?
I'm sorry?
Yeah, I didn't catch the last part of what you said.
Oh, I said because the last vote didn't go as planned, this one that was planned in advance isn't probably going to go the way it was planned to go.
So because the first one didn't go as planned, the second one is going to go as planned?
Is not going to go as planned either.
Oh, it's not going to. Okay. I was very confused by what you said. With this being this is an open-ended question. With this being a double tribal and everything happening so quick, do alliances come into play? Like, what comes into play at this? Are people going to be splitting? Is this going to be a loyalty factor, essentially, because you don't have as much time to spend? Yeah, okay. But like, what's all factoring in here? Like, who do you take out in a double, and what's the smartest play?
Well, generally, I mean, if it's open-ended, I'll talk. Generally, on doubles, at least, I mean, I don't know the whole series track record, but like I know that a lot of doubles, people who don't show up or people who are inactive get voted out. So.
All right, and then I've already asked. It would be pointless to ask you guys a lot of the questions that I just previously asked in the last tribal council because you guys answered it 30 minutes ago. But I will ask again. Raise your hand if you think you were the one going home tonight. People are still raising their hands, even though we are told that this is a straight up vote. Interesting. I just find that always interesting. And then my final open-ended question: if you guys went home tonight, what would be your biggest regret?
That I could never figure these players out. This has been one of the toughest games of figuring out all the players here I've ever been in.
Not beating my previous placement. Don't vote me out so I can get single digits and beat my placement in season 5.
All right. So with James D's side, we are going to. I'm going to go get the votes. Now's the time for you to do shout outs, call people out, change your vote. So yeah, I'll give you guys about 4 minutes for that.
I'd like to give a shout out to God because I really need your help with this bunch of players. I don't understand them.
Shout out to Maddie again. Love you. Great for.
Damn, y'all typing loud.
All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and say, well, I have a chance to maybe possibly flip some votes. Hey guys, I am hearing that I am a lost cause and that I am definitely going home. I don't want to just go out like that. I want to go ahead and say that the people I am targeting are genuinely Anastasia and Billy. If anybody else thinks that I'm coming after them or that I'm going to write their names down, I mean, go ahead and put me out. I understand that that's probably, it might work for you and that's your game and you have your own plans that I can only hope to become included in. So I have sent my vote for Billy. Like I said, I was. I am hoping to get the majority of votes on Billy, who does not deserve to be here. And I'm hoping that y'all can see it that way as well and know that I definitely have a name in my mouth now. It is Anastasia. And I love you, Anastasia. You're really warm, and I really do love you. But I do hope to outlast you, and we'll see if this speech was enough. Please let me know. Please let me know if you've saved me. I do have a legacy advantage that that might influence me.
You love that.
One more minute. And once again, I will say I only received 9 out of 10 votes, meaning one person did not vote.
I love how you keep it a secret as if we don't already know who.
What's the final countdown?
When was the last time anyone even heard from them?
Alright. Votes are locked. I have the votes. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
I want to get 8th.
Alright, I have the votes. First vote. Billy L. Second vote. Billy L. Third vote. James D. Fourth vote. James D. That's 2 votes James D. 2 votes Billy L. 7 votes left. Fifth vote. James D. Sixth vote. James D. 4 votes James D. 2 votes Billy L. 5 votes left. Next vote. James D. Love you. It's 5 votes James D. 2 votes Billy L. 4 votes left. 8th vote. 21st person voted out of YouTube Survivor season and the 6th member of our jury. James Dean for Flip Flop MF. So James D., what are your final words?
One, that I'm sure that came from somebody who has flip-flopped in this game, so fuck you too. I had a great time. I really did. This was a lot of fun. I love you all. We're all see each other in the alumni chat. Now, as a juror, what I ask is that anything that happens, I don't want to hear about it later in the jury. I want to see it on camera. I want to see y'all playing it live in front of me so that I don't have to wonder what happened later. Don't make it boring. Let everybody know what's going on, please.
Amen to that.
Because at the end of the day, you're still a winner. So, at the end of the day, you're still a winner. So.
Oh.
James D., the tribe has spoken. So that being said, the rest of you have made single digits, top 9. I know some of you have never made it here before, as some of you have, so maybe this is your second time. I will be doing a semi-live challenge. I'm going to wait to start that at I'm not sure. It'll be a couple hours before I start it, but you guys can start messaging me. If we get it done tonight, we can do tribal tomorrow. You know what I mean? So hopefully I can get all of you guys done tonight. If not, we'll have tribal on Monday still. We'll finish it up tomorrow. So that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this special episode. If you liked, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload by the Disney Nerd. Also, make sure you guys subscribe to PewDiePie right now because that is the most important thing going on. We have a 400K lead, which is awesome. Good job, 9-year-old army. You guys are doing great. Make sure you guys follow me on TikTok at the Disney Nerd YT and follow Jay on Twitter at JVerdNifty. So that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.